Okay, so we're in lesson 2 on how to find an Airbnb apartment to rent. The great thing is that now a lot of apartment complexes are allowing people to use Airbnb for use. Like, it's going to be in the contract that this is for Airbnb use. That's great. You can find it on Airbnb. So if you go into airbnb.com, there's an option where it says find local Airbnb approved or partners, and you could do that way. Or you can do it the way that I do it, which is I go on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and I look up apartments for rent. And I look up apartments that are under $1,000 up to $1,000, and I look for a 1 bed, 1 bath, or a 2 bed, 2 bath would be ideal, but that's going to be a little bit more expensive. So once you find an apartment that you like, right, you talk to the landlord. You just say, I travel a lot and I have friends that stay here all the time. Is that going to be a problem? I mean, yes, it is. In some contracts, it will say like, no, you can't rent. Usually, if the landlord isn't there in the building, that's ideal as well. But like I said, just let them know, I'm not going to be here much. I travel a lot. I work. I have my own apartment. I have some friends coming in and out. Is that going to be a problem? I'll pay a month in advance if needed, you know? Because look, as a landlord myself, I am fine with my tenants doing whatever they want as long as the rent is paid and there's no problems with the building. And most of the time, I mean 100% of the time, it hasn't been a problem, or they take responsibility for it, because of course no one wants to get kicked out. That's why go check out a few apartments, see which one you like. And again, like I said, you're gonna live in it for a week or two. And go in, set up, and then you can start putting it on Airbnb. Now you want to make sure that the apartment is allowed, especially in the United States, that it is allowed on Airbnb. So on Airbnb, you have to go in, put in the address, and it'll say if it's allowed or not. Before you sign a lease or anything, make sure that it is allowed on Airbnb. Okay, great. So now you found an apartment. Let's talk about the amenities and what you need to make this apartment an Airbnb.